Welcome to the Arrowhead Addict podcast. Patrick Allen here, joined by Matt Verderam and a really special guest who's working with Pringles. It's Byron Pringle from the Kansas City Chiefs. Byron, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, Patrick. How you doing?
We're hanging in there. It was a tough game last night. We'll talk maybe about that in a minute, but we want to hear what are you doing with Pringles? You got your own flavor of Pringles? This has got to be a little bit of a dream come true for you.
Yeah, man. Pringle plus Pringle, man. What more you can expect? You know, coming with the KC barbecue stack, it come with a little spice to it. You know, with the barbecue, the sour cream and onion, and the jalapenos. Just a nice little snack to have during tailgates or when you're at the house. Just a snack on, fun snack just to have.
That's right. Yeah, this tailgating is back, and Pringles is celebrating with all 32 professional teams. They're getting their own flavor stack. So this is like a combo of your favorite Pringles flavors. You got KC barbecue, jalapeno, sour cream, and onion. That sounds pretty damn good to me. I don't know about you, Verderam.
Fantastic. Been a big fan of Pringles my whole life. And they have the perfect pitch man for this. Your last name was just an absolute match made in heaven for him.
Yes, sir. I just looked up with the last name, Pringle and Pringles.
You know what I always have loved about Pringles is, you know, once I get far enough down into the can to where I can't reach the chips anymore, you just turn it upside down and just dump them straight into your mouth. It's the way to go. Well, thank you for joining us, Brian. We wanted to ask you a couple questions. Obviously, you know, you've been a local favorite in Kansas City. You signed with the Chiefs as an undrafted free agent in 2018 after playing at K-State. And then you've been slowly getting more and more opportunities to contribute both on special teams and with the offense. And this is really setting up to be probably your most productive season yet. Have you set any personal goals for yourself this season in terms of production?
No, sir. I just go out and execute at a high level, win my battle, take every play one at a time, every game one at a time. Just dominate my man every time I get a chance.
You had a couple chances last night. You had 2 catches, 60 yards in the game, and a touchdown. I wanted to ask you about the biggest play you made last night, the 40-yard touchdown catch. You know, there's a grab underneath, and then he just kept running and just kept on going right into the end zone. I'm just curious, how did that play unfold for you? You know, how did you see it? What did you expect on that play? And then how did you all of a sudden find yourself in the end zone?
Once I caught the ball, I just seen the end zone, and I told myself if anybody get in my way, I just make a miss or I run them over. Once I seen Tyreek was going to lead up and block for me, I knew I was getting in the end zone. So
yeah, you're quick, man. You got a lot of fast guys on this team, and they're D-Rob and Tyreek, and they're all and McCole talking about how fast they are, but you're no slouch yourself. Were you surprised that I thought you were going to get tackled? And I think the Ravens were a little bit surprised on that run. Next thing they knew, you were blowing by them. Do you think you caught them off guard a little bit with your speed?
Nah, I was just going out there executing, doing my part, execute my play, and just execute at a high level like a professional is supposed to do.
Yeah. Last night, obviously, it was a tough loss for you guys in the final moments. What was Andy Reid's message to you guys in the locker room before you headed back to Kansas City?
Man, we put it behind us and get ready for the next game versus the Chargers.
You speak about Andy's message. It's a simplistic one. Look, you guys, there's 17 games in the season. You can't dwell on one game. You got to move on. Sure. That's a tough way to lose. It's Sunday Night Football. It's national TV. You're winning by double digits in the fourth quarter. After the fumble with Clyde, what is it like in the locker room? Is it tense? Is it just quiet? I mean, what is the mood as you're going to the locker room and then you're going back on the plane to go home?
I don't really want to get too much in detail about another player or about like the team, about like something bad happening in the game. So I wouldn't want to speak on that.
That's fair. I just really look. I'm not trying to crush Clyde. It's the first time he's ever fumbled in an NFL game. Everybody makes. My point is, after such a hard fought game where it's back and forth, it's a great game. Was the locker room afterwards? Was it more of like, man, we let that one get away, or was it more like, man, you know what, we just got to put it behind us right away? I mean, for a team that's been in so many big games, won them, lost some of them, you know, what was it like just kind of after the game, trying to go back home and move on?
It's just that, like, yeah, two good teams going at it for 4 quarters straight, and there's gonna be some ups and downs, and it was just at the wrong time in the game. Is the end of the game for something like that to happen. But we overlook that. We go back to the film and get ready for the next team and make the corrections from the last game against the Ravens and make sure we don't do that against the Chargers. But we still got a long season ahead of us, so we just focus up on one game at a time.
Yeah, they're obviously two tough opponents to open the season. Do you think you guys will see the Ravens again this year, maybe in the playoffs?
I can't speak for that. I know we're taking one game at a time and winning our battles, man. So hopefully we see them or see somebody else in the playoffs.
That's right. See anybody in the playoffs, right, Verderin?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, speaking of this, look, let's move on to a happier topic here. Super Bowl 54. You played in that game. You were a key contributor. You were great on special teams that night. You made a play on offense that I think gets overlooked because it wasn't a play where you made a stat sheet type of play, but Damian Williams' run at the end to seal the game. You're the receiver on the outside, and you blocked your corner into oblivion on that play. And I'm just curious, like, what was your thought on that play? And what was your thought when you block your guy, you turn around, you see Damian going down the sideline, and you know at that point, look, you're going to win. You're world champion. Like, what is the thought process as you go through that play and you go right to the end of it?
From the get-go, every time I was in on the run play, I knew every time I get my hands on somebody, I'm just going to finish my man off. And that play called up upon, and I looked at Damian Williams in the lockup, in the huddle, and I told him, just follow my block, bro. I got you. And he just made me right and scored a touchdown.
Byron, what did it feel like when you finally got that ring? I mean, I can't imagine being, playing football your whole life and wanting to try to get to the mountaintop and especially overcoming all the things that you've overcome coming in as an undrafted free agent. What did it feel like that day you finally got to put that ring on your finger?
Man, it was a blessing because I played ball for a long time. I never went to no playoffs. I never had no championship ring, on a bowl. I got a bowl game ring in college, but it ain't nothing like no championship ring or Super Bowl ring. And it means so much because a lot of dudes played this game for 10 plus years and never even been never been in a Super Bowl game. So it's just a blessing to be able to have been in 2 in 4 years. We're going on 4 years. So fighting for the third one right now. So,
I got to ask, and I'm sure anybody who talks to you is going to ask you about this. Like, what is it like playing with Patrick Mahomes? You watched the game last night, and look, the one pick, fine, but so many times he'll make a play. Like, how did he get the ball off? How did he get the ball to that guy in that spot? And you watch him over the years, of course, you've been there for his whole career. It just seems like 2, 3, 4 times a game, he'll do something that's just extraordinary. What is it like being a receiver, being on the other end of that?
Man, being the other receiver of Pat balls, just stand alive and keep your eyes open and stay running because you never know where he's going to throw the ball at. So, just be prepared for whatever comes your way.
Yeah, you've got a lot of talented teammates, obviously, with the receivers. You got Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, and Travis Kelce at the tight end spot. What have you learned playing with guys like that and the way that they go about their business every day?
They greatness, man. They approach every day with positive mindset. And when you got stuff like that, guys like that, you're going to have a winning team and the team going to be successful, not because they're being positive, because they're putting in hard work and dedication into they grind and coming, knowing the material for the week. And we're just going out and execute at a high level.
All right, let's have a little fun here. I know we only got a few more minutes with you, Byron. Let's have a good laugh. So I don't know if it's still in the locker room, but I know there used to be a basketball hoop in there.
Yes, sir.
I want to know, A, who's the best basketball player on the team? And B, more importantly, who's the guy who thinks he's the best basketball player on the team who's absolutely not?
Tell the truth, when we had it in the locker room, I was a rookie and I was going to my second year too, but I was more into with the coaches. So it just be a lot of talk about who the best and stuff like that. Me, Cole, think he the best right now in basketball. So, but I think Tyreek probably one of the best basketball guys. Him or Marcus Kemp, probably one of the best basketball guys on our team.
We love it. We love it. And then obviously you got Patrick Mahomes. Really, we got to ask this one on Twitter. Who does the best Mahomes impression in the locker room?
Geez, I don't even Coach Reid.
Oh, Coach Reid. Oh, we got to get that one on tape.
We got to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Byron,
nobody else don't really mess with them. Do no impression of them.
Good call. Good call.
If they does, I don't hear it. So
yeah. I love it. Hey, listen, Byron, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk to us at Arrowhead Addict today. Again, everybody, Byron's working with Pringles. Be on the lookout for his own flavor coming out. Byron Pringle, Kansas City barbecue stack. And, you need to get your tailgate on with Pringles this year. Check out Pringles.com/tailgate stacks. And then, of course, you can follow Pringles on Instagram and Twitter. Keep up with all the new flavors coming out. We're big breakfast cereal fans on our podcast. We talk about that a lot. We got to start reviewing potato chips. We'll have to start with let's work our way through all the new flavors of Pringles this year.
Yeah, you might have to snack on them in the morning sometimes. Just a snack. Not too much, just to snack on them a little bit.
Yeah, good call. Thank you very much, Byron. We appreciate it. And good luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, Matt. Y'all have a great day.